What's up, ladies and gentlemen? chuckfinleLP plays Sonic Adventure 2 Part 6. We are now entering Robotniks base, hidden base after finding the front door with Tails. We're now going to go through the outer defenses with Sonic as part of that team initiative we've got going on now. Alright, so you can see these rings, first off at the start of the level. These rings will give you points when you jump through them. If you're trying to go for the A rank, they're very useful to go through. As you can see, you gain different amounts of points for each set of rings. Usually you'll gain 300, but you've seen a 400 and a 600 mixed in there. Now if you can hit at least every one of them and maybe miss two, you're good. You know, that'll help you out a lot, but don't mess around too long trying to go after the individual ring. You know, like, don't waste 5 to 10 seconds trying to go after one ring. It really isn't worth it, and it will actually eat into your time more than it will gain. And you want to be very careful with these gammas here. These are a new type of gammas. Really quickly, the bounce bracelet. Press the circle button while in mid jump to use the bounce attack. Press the circle button again to jump higher. Alright, so these types of gammas will attack you. Don't be fooled. They're not our friend from Sonic Adventure 1, sadly. He, of course, died. Alright, so you can see the bounce bracelet is very useful. It will allow you to gain higher range while jumping, more than you can do on your own. And it is very useful for, as you saw, attacking any type of crate except for the metal crate. Once we be able to have the ability to destroy the metal crate, we will be able to, of course, break the metal crates with the bounce, and it will be very useful. Alright, so you see those type of keys that Omochao was talking about are different. Make sure you destroy him, by the way, because he will be a pain once you get to this point again with the key. But those keys, you have to put them on those locks on the floor, as you saw there. Alright, so you can see those two gammas and this ghost. What you want to do with this ghost is lead him over here, let him latch onto you, because you can't get away from him. You just got to wait for him to dissipate by himself. You can move around and kind of jump, but it really doesn't help all that much. And you will be shot by these gammas. If you get caught by the robot, you will be shot by the gammas, and it will obviously hurt you. You can actually throw the keys, and you won't get penalized. And it will actually help you out in the end, because you can destroy the robots with them. And of course, you won't get penalized because it won't get destroyed. So see, if we had left the gamma here, he would have attacked us, and that is by experience, so just be careful. Alright, so as you can see, we had to flip this portion. Crap. If you get caught by any of these ghosts, you're going to have a really hard time making it to the door at the end of this long hallway. If you can hear it kind of ticking in the background, don't worry about any of the rings. Don't worry about, just try to bypass every ghost you pass, because it's a lot easier than trying to mess around with the rings and getting caught. Because if we do get caught, if we do mess around and run out of time, you'll have to fall through that hole in the middle, or right in front of the door. So if we do get caught, we'll have to start that whole hallway over again. And of course, you don't want to do that. So just be careful with it. You know, stay away from the ghosts. Hit maybe the first couple rings, but for the most part, just the rings are useless all by themselves. Alright, so with that spring, you had to homing attack it to be able to gain the necessary height to get up to the highest point to attack that golden gun beetle. Again, always, golden gun beetles are very useful, especially if you're going after the A rank, because they are worth 1,000 points each. There is only one in every level, but they will be in the level every time you come back, so you don't have to worry. Like, this isn't, if you miss it, if you hit it now but you didn't get the A rank, you can always come back and hit it later. So yeah, it's pretty useful to do. Excuse me a moment.
Too easy. Piece of cake.
Sorry about that. Anyway, so that level isn't too hard. The only hard parts would be the grinding session, the first grinding session where we have to find the second key, and the hallway with all the ghosts. Those are the areas that can produce a problem. I wouldn't normally go for the Chow Garden, but I am trying to level up the Chow, so when I do my Chow special, I will be able to show off a race or two, and maybe the karate. The Vinci 2 Battle port allowed you to play the karate feature. Of course, I don't know if I'll be able to do that or not. That is a DLC for the PS2 or PSN and Xbox versions. So I don't know if I'll be able to show off the karate or not. Probably not, but we'll see. Anyway, so the bats, don't even give them to the Chow. They're just.
Looks like we're heading toward the center of the base.
That egghead sure loves mechanical things, doesn't he? I'll bet he has one or two spaceships lying around here somewhere.
The door's locked. We need a key to get in there.
No problem. We can find it. Right, Knuckles? What? Why do I have to find the key? We're counting on you, buddy. The world's greatest treasure hunter.
So you can see, just like in Sonic Adventure, all of the characters will have their items during the cutscenes. Alright, so little fun fact about this level and this game, and there is the rating that the ESRB gave to this game was a E10, which was one of the first E10s ever published by the ESRB. I believe this was the first Sonic game to actually have an E10 rating. And what it would do is, why they gave it to this game was for mild violence. Some say the darker tones to the game. That's unproven, of course. They didn't give that for a reason. What they have listed on the box is mild violence and mild lyrics. And this level, Death Chamber and Wild Canyon are the two levels that got busted for mild lyrics. And the only thing wrong with both levels is at the end of this song loop there's a saxophone solo right here. Now there was supposed to be some dialogue, and at the end of the dialogue, that conversation was supposedly supposed to be between Knuckles and Sonic, talking about going after the keys here in the Death Chamber. All these songs are supposed to be Knuckles' thoughts on his current situation, level, everything like that. And so he, of course, this was supposed to be like him and Sonic talking. Well, usually on his back somewhere. There we go. So they had to, and there was a bit of dialogue, and at the end of it, Sonic says, "You damn right, Knuckles." So that obviously was going to get a mild lyrics. But why they gave one also for Wild Canyon was because supposedly Knuckles' thoughts about Rouge is, there's a line in the song that goes, I forget how they come up to this line, but she's referring to Rouge, sexy and smooth. So for whatever reason, the ESRB decided to flag it for the sexy and smooth portion, and also darker tones again, because now this isn't proven, of course, but this is just a theory, that also because there's a lyric that says, "Die, I don't love you," and a lot of people also think that that's a reason that it got the mild lyrics as well. But the proven ones are Sexy and Smooth and Ya Damn Right Knuckles, which was taken out of that whole dialogue scene because of that one line was taken out of this song. And the Sexy and Smooth portion of the song is there's a certain instrument that plays really loud at that certain point of the song, so you can barely hear it unless you're really listening, or if you can listen to it like on YouTube, and you'll see the lyrics. you'll see that that portion of the song comes up. Ow. But anyway, so as you can see, we got the hammer gloves a while ago. Those allow you to break the metal crates, so we are no longer hampered by mobility, so we can go around wherever we want to in any level that has metal crates. For the most of the keys here, they are usually either on the top. They will always they'll usually be in every room or in the middle section. And let's see, should be right down here somewhere, around one of these beetles on. Aha. All right, so yeah, they're usually in one in every room, and if not, always in the middle section. And usually in the main chamber, which was what that was back there, for every room, or in the section leading up to the main power battery thing in the middle. Alright, so you can see fire spinners do make a return. Don't worry about them. They ain't that hard. They're just like normal spinners, except they don't. I was playing through this again just to see if the metal spinners would actually throw their spikes at you, and I'm pretty sure they do, as a matter of fact. Alright, so the key is back there, but I want to show off every one of the chow box locations really quickly. You've seen the other two. This one is right in here. Be careful, there is a ghost that will hurt you if you do have a shield, or don't. Just be careful with that. And this is one of those dead cow dog things. I still don't know what they are. They're supposed to be cows or dogs. I don't even know. But anyway, so that's pretty much this level. Ain't too much about it. It's pretty much just the same style, except more rooms, and sometimes they'll be hidden in enemies. Sometimes they won't be. There we go. Most of the time they'll be hidden underground, or well, a good if you do have trouble finding the keys, what you want to do is check in every room. Start in the main chamber, like where you start off in the red room. Head down to the middle. Then either pick red or green or blue or green if you haven't found the key indicator flashing yet. If the key indicator hasn't flashed yet, either go to the red or blue or green room and then just follow it through, and then run to the whichever room you pick. They will all connect. Every room will connect. So what you want to do is go to wherever. Say you pick the green room. You want to. Oh my. Well, crap. Looks like my capture. Well, it looks okay. I thought it might have been messing up. But anyway. So just do that. I don't want to give him those. Okay, say you went to the blue room, head to the red room again, but don't go into it. Just run back through the path. If you haven't found the emerald indicator yet, just run back through. Then go to the green or blue room, whichever one you aren't in, and then you should find at least one by then. The indicator should have already started flashing by then. If not, go to the. Just keep going to the middle section. Yeah, just go to every room, blue and green, and then just go to the middle main chamber room there, and you should be able to find it. And it looks like my capture equipment is kind of on the buggy side, so I apologize if it started getting really laggy and the sound is starting to lag behind the audio, or is ahead a little bit too much. It keeps messing up and coming back on again, so I don't know how it is. Crap, I didn't want to feed it. I was trying to give it that. Yeah, I was trying to give you this thing. Well, you can see how a chow eats, I guess. Don't want to, this chow right here will be my running and power chow, and the hero chow will be my swimming and flying chow. And I really should Really should have done this off screen and just go ahead and end it here, but I want to. Well. Yeah, I guess I can save the boss for later. Sorry to do it, but this is a good time to end it for me because I can just not save it, but it will. Come on, where in the hell? Where'd that dog go? Son of a bitch! Don't tell me I lost it. Oh well, anyway. So I thank you for watching. The challenge of the video is, well. Yeah, because there's going to be a lot of dialogue and everything. Thank you for watching. The challenge of the video is, how long did it take me to find the first 2 keys in Death Chamber? Thank you for watching. Until next time.